With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Check. Ready? Check. 55. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Come on. Switch it. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, 5 wide. 5 wide. 5 wide. Check right. Check right. Watch 55. Hey, Haywood. Get that ball. Go.
On first down, Allen. That's complete to John Ross. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Here we go. Here we go. Bang, bang, bang. Zoom. Man, it's like a little lag in them.
And that'll set them back 5.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Big ass. Check, 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 check. Middle. Hey, home. Check.
To the air, Allen. Open man is Cameron Batson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
19. 55.
On second down now, it's Clark. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, it's Clark, and he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league. It's told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Hey, box truck.
Throwing on first down is Allen. He'll get this complete to Batson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on second down. Allen nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Hey, Charlie. Right there in the middle. 55. Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Check three. Check three. Check three.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen.
What the
Hard
fuck?
throw, incomplete.
Threw it into the ground.
I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Haskins on 1st down. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Haskins will throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
I didn't think he was going to throw it.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
Kind of Prosser coming over there. I didn't think he was going to throw it. I was baiting you for it, but
he's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
Huh? Yeah.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
I thought
and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touch.
Oh, my God, lucky. Got lucky on that one. Joseph don't usually make reads like that.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Oh, my God, man.
And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Oh, man.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Shotgun handoff now to Geis. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
12 yards there and a first down.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Bills 10, Redskins nothing.
On first down, it's Haskins. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Second and 6 at the 6-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Mark 55. 55. Bandit. Mike. Check 55, Mike. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. 55's Mike.
Third down. Here's Haskins. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. So now on fourth down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
I used it like 6 times, nigga. I was like, motherfucker.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10.
He was like, fuck Roger, man.
Watch out. Motion.
On first down, Clark. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill out the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, 27. It's just me and you.
Now Allen. And finding the tight end Hooper. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Yo, 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 yo. Yo. Hey, switch gears.
Throwing again. Allen going deep downfield for Ross. That's going to be caught. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Ross, 55 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
I think I fucked you up too by
Extra
halftime.
point right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Man, when you got two good receivers.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
One good receiver and a bunch of 60s. Wasn't good. Wasn't good. No, I threw it to the middle of the field.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I would have gave up a touchdown. My left side zone was all the way on the right and all that. Nah, but I'm like, whatever. I mean, we'll see. Hopefully it won't do it again.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now, Haskins. He's going to air one out. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
I'm here all day. Mike 55, Mike 55. Mike 55, Mike 55.
To throw on 3rd down, Haskins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the safety creep.
They'll try the left side. Clark, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
That's got to be a long middle. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Out, out.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Pilot, 64, weak. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Kill.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman, in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. Of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Haskins. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hines. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I'm coming after you. Get it on. Hey, shit. 55's Mike, guys. Here they go.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but
oh my
incomplete.
God, man.
Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, here I come. Here I come.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Mike 55. Hey, eat. Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming after you. Hustle. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Hey,
now Haskins, 3rd and long. Looking deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, my God! That little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
They're running it.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Being chased out left. And this is Cook with a grab. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
55. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. 56. Check 24. Check 24. Kill. Get him. Alert.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it.
Not even press the wrong button. I pressed X, but I pressed both buttons at the same time, and it threw that lob. Oh, God.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yo, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Here we go.
Matches the slot. Match the slot. That's what it do.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll run on first down. It's Clark. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike 5-5. Hey, echo. Let's go one more. Hey, check Mike, check Mike. Watch 55. Check Mike, check Mike. Check. Hey, home. Check hot route. Hot.
To throw, it's Allen. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Ready? Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. This is intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. His defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting him in jeopardy right now.
The fucking wrong button. Yeah, nah, shit. I haven't really been able to do shit.
Ready. Pittsburgh. Right here in the middle. 55. Watch the pass.
They'll try to get this running game going with Geis. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Able to find his running back, Geis. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Check. I got wide. 55's Mike, got 55. Check back.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And he finds McCoy. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. in for the score. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Fucking up all my shit. It was cover 6. It was cover 2 on the other side, but he's quick hiking.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a first down.
Middle. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And got his man complete. A gain of 39 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, Allen going deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Yeah, it does. Streak specialist makes you catch better on streaks. Corner flags make you cut faster and catch better on corners. In and out.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Mike 55. Check 55. Mike.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Right out of the middle of the field.
Austin Hooper there to make the grab.
Like, word.
And the Bills have taken the lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
No, everything has an easy adjustment, but there's also counters to those too. Because if he makes an adjustment on that, like say he goes man or something, then I can put something underneath it.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Looking to throw, Haskins. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A Redskin first down, the pickup 15 yards. Haskins now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. The throw by Haskins complete to McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Hines. Touchdown, Washington. As his guys are in for 6, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Clark. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation,
I gotta
give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Orbit. Check 55 to mine. Check 55 to mine. I'm coming for the son. I'm coming for the son. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Allen gonna throw. Going for the deep ball. And that's
Yo, thank you. What the fuck? Get out of here with that
shit. We do have a flag down.
Man, fucking animation. If there's no animation, that's a touchdown.
Too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Hey, Alpha. 55, 61, matchbox lights. Watch the car. Watch the car. Pass. Check. 5 wide. Shit. Hey, wahoo. 55.
They go play action here on first down. They'll get this complete to Batson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On 2nd down now, it's Clark, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Right?
A 10-yard touchdown run. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Redskins take over.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. territory. A huge play there for Washington. So they dig a little deeper in the playbook there, get the wide receiver the ball, running it, and it proves fruitful.
Love the call. When you've got a guy who has running back skills, you want him to touch the ball as well, not just out wide where you throw it to him. Make sure you hand it to him or toss it to him and let him go to work.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Haskins will throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. An 18-yard touchdown grab as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
That's good formation.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. Clark. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Come on, let's go. Slam.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Look at that. Really, pass interference.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
shit. Yeah. Hell yeah. Now we're talking. Hell yeah.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
You better break. I'm letting you know right now, you better break. Mike, 55. Go. 55, Mike. Watch the run, watch the run. Orbit. 55's Mike, guys, 55. Squeeze, down.
3rd down, here's Haskins. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. That's caught at the 25. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. And even 60 yards. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
Check 43. 80 weapon. High 7. Go. Motion.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Once he gets the double move.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here we go with Haskins. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Hold on. Oh, that takes him out of his shit. Good shit.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Right there in the middle, 55. On the ball. Check, crunch. Hey, check. Shoot up.
Now it's Haskins.
There it is.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Ed Oliver, his 2nd sack of the night.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing now is Haskins. Throwing right here, taken in by McLaurin. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. The Redskins send out their punter. He's been terrific so far.
I'll tell you what I was doing after the game, Joe. I did it.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside of the 15-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Go. Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Hey, home. What's that?
To throw is Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane.
Yes, that's exactly what you do.
That's the ulcer you want to die on. Seriously?
They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure.
You earned a pass interference. I had him
send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. All day, dog. Hey, time. Right there in the middle.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And where did this one go out? Now they'll start with good field position, 45-yard line. Haskins to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
On 2nd and 10. Haskins.
Come on, nigga, how many of those a game?
Almost
how many a game?
But he couldn't hang on, and it's 3rd down.
No, cut the fuck out, man. You thrown it right at that same dude twice. No bullshit.
Now
He's
they
in the cloud
face a
flag.
3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Here's Haskins out of the gun.
Look at
This
that,
to
man.
McLaurin out on the left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
Y'all playing the wrong foot. Switch.
No. He was in a curl flat.
Hey, check right. Watch 55. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Huh? Mike 55. Hey, eat. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. This from 52 and this for the win. And his kick is good. From 52 yards away, he gets it to go. And they'll be all smiles in Georgetown tonight as the Redskins have won it.
Yo, somebody.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you
I
don't
should have had
cough
like
up the
3
football in
picks.
the end. Just
Like,
take care of it.
Literally hit my
and victory
right
was
in the
theirs, and that's
fucking
exactly what they
And the
did.
game turns. Like 3 of them. Same
So
spot.
for Washington, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come
that
to
same
town.
throw,
Meanwhile, for the Bills, they
dude.
obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat.
Crazy.
And they'll
3
look to
times
regroup
the
next
same
week
dude.
as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. And for
I
Charles
switched over
Davis
there.
and our entire
I switched
crew
over
here at
there.
EA Sports, I'm Brandon
switched
Gordon
too.
saying so long, everybody.
I had a couple of them. That fucking that third quarter or whatever it was, where fucking had pressed 2 buttons at the same time. That's pretty much what it. It fucking lobs it